Hello, everyone. Thanks for attending today with me. And we just have 10 minutes. They didn't give me more, so I'm going to go really quickly. And if I speak too fast, sorry, apologies about that. So today I'm going to talk about the pivoting in the bear market, how to go from play-to-earn games to the real game, the real users. Let's start with that. So before we go to the what we did and what are we doing, we have to kind of look at what we did and where are we coming from. So we started in 2021. We were actually the first ever game to launch on Solana, and we raised 4.5 million back in 2021. We won Solana Hackathon, and we did a bunch of different stuff with FTX and Alameda, unfortunately. Then we launched the token because the hype was pretty big, so we had to rush. And everyone was telling us to launch the token as soon as possible. We reached 4.5 billion valuation, which is pretty crazy when you think about that right now. Then we had 10% of entire Solana user base playing our game. We had 200,000 active, unique players coming into our game. We were doing some amazing numbers. And then we even managed to crash the FTX because we had so many people want to trade DFL. Even SPF was tweeting about that and stuff. So then this FTX thing happened. Our game our user base kind of tanked because of that. And then currently we rented, we restructured, and we rebuilt our team. And currently we are here, and we're doing this kind of presentation now. So what was Defland? So Defland is not something that it was 1 year ago. It was actually the game to gamify yield farming and gamify DeFi overall. And the thing is that it's like a farming game where you do all the different yield farming activities, but you actually are playing the farming game. You could do crypto native stuff like trading, you could do portfolio management, you could do NFT stuff, but it was not really feeling like a game. So we had several different problems within the Defland. So first of all, the game was that we were trying to get everything into it. We were trying to have a bunch of different lending and borrowing protocols. We were trying to have yield farming. We were trying to have the governance. We were trying to create all-in-one DeFi game where every single protocol would be in us. But the problem with that is that you have so many SDKs, APIs, integrations happening. Plus you have to build the UI and UX with 3D assets for that. It's not really easy to do that. Plus you don't generate any revenue from that. Plus we were going play-to-earn way within additional kind of gameplay, as there was a trend and hype in 2021 that launching a play-to-earn game was a thing. So we just also kind of went there and we launched the play-to-earn game. It was not sustainable, so it was not really great as a kind of gameplay perspective. But also the thing was that we were listening to everyone, whatever they were telling us, we were trying to build that. And as we kind of really worked really hard to deliver some kind of things, people were just expecting us to do the same kind of things again in the same kind of shorter time. And so it was really always the problem for us. But the thing is that we were listening to the bad actors and building some stuff that was not really cool or even needed for our game. So we decided that when the bear market hit in 2022 that we have to think and just really decide what we want to build. And the bear market has a lot of problems, but the thing is that bear market brings you the time to think, and also the pressure is off. You don't have to kind of stress every single day of hundreds of DMs kind of coming your way. If you guys have not built in the bull market, trust me, building in the bull market, if your project is really hyped, is super hard. There are so many kind of expectations, what you're going to do every single day, you're really stressing that out. So in the bear market, we really sat down and thought about hey, what we want to build? We want to build the games, we want to build the really cool experiences and fun experiences that are really cool, and we had so many ideas. So we shifted our vision in a way that instead of just chasing the hype, chasing the kind of trends, we just said we don't care that anymore, and let's just build the games that we always want to build. So that's what are we doing right now. So with that being said, I want to introduce the Kindnight Studios. It's actually our new studio, which is actually building Defland, but we also have some new kind of games, new title IPs that are coming. So I want to just kind of spend more minutes about that. Unfortunately, I just had 10 minutes, so I cannot do any demos. But the thing is that if you find me at the conference, I'll show you the demos at the mobile, web, and on the desktop versions as well. So first product that I want to present to you guys is the Defland Mobile. Defland Mobile is like the screens that you see, guys, here is actually the screenshots from the game. It's not the renders or whatsoever. The thing is that it's actually I do believe strongly that it's the best way to make retail fall in love with the crypto. It's a farming game, like on the mobile, in your pockets. You can just open that anytime, and you can play the farming game, unlock different lands, like have pets, have different farms, but also you can do the DeFi in crypto. Like you can swap, you can manage portfolios, send, receive coins, and do everything that you do with your own wallets, but with a gamified interface. And that's pretty cool because we are launching on Android and iOS, but also if you are a Solana Saga phone holder, you will be first guys to ever test this game out with some really nice perks as well, so stay tuned. Then we have the almighty Abacus, which is additional title IP games from our studio. It is 3 different hyper-casual and casual games coming on mobile, but also the web versions as well. The idle racing game, the hyper-casual racing game, and the survivor game that are going to be launching in pre-alpha version in November as well, so stay tuned. We're going to be having a bunch of different kind of NFTs and airdrops to that as well, so you want to just kind of try your luck there, just definitely make sure you follow us. So the additional thing is like why we went with the mobile. So mobile is the thing that we believe is the #1 priority for us. Even though there are like many different mobile companies and mobile gaming, especially gaming as well, coming now. In 2021 and 2022, there were not really any mobile gaming studios coming or whatsoever. Everyone was focusing on building AAA games, like PvP kind of games that are not really sustainable. Like everyone was trying to build like next League of Legends or next CSGO or whatsoever. And the problem with that is that people do not realize that building games takes a lot of time, a lot of energy, a lot of resources. So like whenever they start building those games, then they realize like down 1 year or 2 years that, hey, we have like more 10 years to go. So it's like a not really cool thing. And like we didn't want to go the same path. So we chose that let's go. We have been building, our team has been building on the mobile previously as well, and we know how to deliver the mobile games. Our team has developed the mobile games that has 20 million plus downloads as well on the Android and iOS. So we know how to actually deliver those things that scale. So we're going to be going on the mobile, and our entire vision is changing to the mobile. And the goal is that the onboarding customers is way, way easier on mobile. But also the thing is that retaining is the most important thing, because retaining the users on the web is pretty hard. I'm not sure if you guys are building any web applications, especially web gaming, but onboarding user to the web game is one thing, but then like making them come in every single day to the web is really hard, especially whenever you have updates, you have this loading times really big. It's really hard to actually make them do that every day. So the reason why we're going mobile is that we think that it's like the future of the gaming. We think that it doesn't really take much time as like AAA games on the desktop, let's say League of Legends, to deliver. And we think that we have really nice edge on that. Especially we're going to be partnering up with the Solana Saga phone. And like this is something that we found really well, that before you launch the game on mobile, on Android and iOS, and you don't know how to actually market that, you have a really, really amazing target audience, which are the Solana Saga phone holders, because they are the people who are passionate. They are the people who have the phones, and they will test the game out really well. And plus, you can have really nice targeting stuff as well on them, so they will get the feedback that you need. And then you can launch on Android and iOS. So that's kind of goal that we're doing here with the mobile. And so one last thing is also we decided to kind of reimagine the marketing as well. Previously, what we did as well, and every other game is doing on not on Solana, but in Web3, is that everyone is like, let's say, whenever you have a new things coming, you do the PRs, you do the influencers, the shillers, and like a bunch of different stuff that are not really worth it. Like, yes, you might get the reach, you might get the likes, but the thing is that not really any new users or new retail people are coming with this stuff. So the goal with our new marketing strategy is to kind of go with more like content way, where like we are going currently starting to like, I'm not sure if you guys following us on Twitter, but like we have totally new content coming with like short videos, cute videos, fun videos of our characters. And like we are going with TikTok, YouTube Shorts, and so different many platforms, and we're getting already like tens of thousands of views just like randomly with just a random short 5-second videos as well. Additional thing that is that we're going for toys. I believe toys is a pretty cool thing. Like you can see like at the right corner of the screen, there's the plushie that is coming in December as well. And like we believe that action figures and the toys are something that will have a pretty huge effect on the gaming itself. So as long as you have a nice characters and you can just build around them, that's pretty cool. So we're going more like content way, like the IRL marketing things, than just going and spending our money on PRs or side events or whatsoever, because we believe that's how you actually get the users. So thanks for joining me today. Unfortunately, we don't have much time. The 10 minutes is already up. So if you want to play the game, play test the games that I just mentioned, if you want to just actually maybe get the NFTs from me, find me at the conference, and yeah, we'll red pill you to the gaming of Solana. Thanks, guys.